Wow. Hi, Carrie Ann. Thought you were going to be here. Ah, there we go. I loved those shoes. Couldn't keep them. They were too big. Then. Ooh. Hello, people. Hmm. Hi, Cricket. Hi, Scooter. Hello, my fuzz fuzz. So, yesterday, I was too damn beat and stuck on the second floor. Well, not stuck, but stuck enough. So it was just like, I hadn't gotten the second floor set up yet. So I'm like, it doesn't hurt. I'm not moving. Have a nice day. But we've come closer. It's a muscle spasm to the nth degree that is doing this to me. Sciatica, muscle spasms, they're all grouped together. I've got a message out to my doctor for a non-steroid pain shot to put in the middle of that muscle group to get it to relax, because then we can work on it from there. Um, just got home a little while ago from my nerve block and trigger point injections. That's unfortunately, I have one friend who's got to go into the hospital overnight when she gets hers, about every 2 or 3 months. Um, and that's the only thing I think of was, and a bunch of other people who have to do that too, not overnight though. And it's like the first thing I thought of with shots was, oh my God, no. And then steroids. And I was with the chiro yesterday and she was telling me, he looked it up. She goes, here's one that's not. And I'm like, good. So we found one that's not. Get the spasm out of my butt because that's where it is. It's literally in the middle of my butt. And I pretty much, uh, my hurricane, my chiro, even she was just like, we need to figure out what's going on first because I'm sitting there just quietly crying. And she knows me. She's like, if it hurts that bad, that's not fake. So right now I'm doing a good sort of hack replacement for a muscle relaxant right now, which is one Tylenol to two Advils. It works pretty well. Um, I'm not driving. So, but there's a muscle relaxant over the counter, um, not over the counter, prescription. And this is what my friend who's got long COVID still, uh, he's got he has to take muscle relaxants for his face. And when his insurance was screwing him up, his doctor said, do this as a hack. And it worked really well. And it does. And I'm like timing it down to 4 hours. But today was almost a no-go because by the time I was done getting dressed and everything else, I was just like not into it. I'm like, no. So I got to see my kratom work in real time. I took it at quarter to two, quarter to two, 1:30, something like that. I hadn't gotten into the shower yet because at this point, I'm terribly like, anxious about getting into the shower. I was better about it today because I can do things while I'm sitting down or things that I'm stretched out. So I cleaned the shower, have my shower still in there because that's the only thing I was freaking out about was that I'm so close to the bottom. Working on the cabinets in the bathroom and the floor like one tile at a time because that's me. Um, and the shower, got out of the shower, was feeling a lot better. So it was just like, okay, I can deal with this. What I was listening to was uh Xenu TV had written or had somebody said yesterday too, the Paulette Cooper one. I was listening to that this morning or this afternoon. It was cool. Um, she was awesome. Um, and that's what Tony Ortega, he didn't seem like a horrible person back then. I don't necessarily think that he's a horrible person. I think he just goes for the dollar. He was a journalist. He wasn't into Scientology, all of that stuff. So I think he stayed true to himself. It's just not a good place to be true to. So, oh, look at my marshmallow. Hello, marshmallow. So I like to get mad at him because um his journalism ethics aren't the best, but it's hard not to when all you're taught of, because he's what Gen Xer is money, 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 money. So, hmm, it's one of those things. Let's see. Nerve. No, I knew. Yeah. I got a shower stool. Yes, I did. I did it yesterday too. It's just, it's really mentally draining because it's like not physically draining per se, but it's mentally draining to like, okay, I get up, walk a few feet, sit down, get up. Well, now I've got something new to think about too today. It's like, get up. It's a muscle spasm. Let's let's rub it out a little bit. This is your last pen. Tomorrow you have a meeting with a teledoc. Okay, we have to walk a couple more feet. Okay. So it's really, really taxing on my head. I'm gonna do my kratom twice this today for a few days. I've got my muscle relaxant every 4 hours. Um, haven't gotten a response back from my doctor yet. No, not this one, this one. Um, it could take 48 hours and I'm going to be charged for it. Isn't that awesome? What happened to the rest of the world? It's times like this that I wish I was in Canada because then I could work the system. My mother taught me how to work Kaiser a long time ago. So let's see. Well, actually, I would get it as a text on my phone then. Yeah, they said 48 hours. So as for a muscle relaxant and a non-steroid uh, shot in my butt, tried to explain it that I didn't out the chiropractor because the doctor doesn't like the chiropractor. So it's like, so have not gotten it yet. Nope. So the other thing I forgot to check before I came on here was um brain fog. Nope. So yes, because I was not checking. I got to get good at this because Antics sent me the link to the stream, the knitting stream, and I didn't see it until it was over. So it's like, I need to try to stay up on this. But since I know it's not going to be forever and I'm not dying, and between getting all of this figured out, it's going to be okay, I'm getting better about it. And my joke was the things I'll do for a Hello Kitty rolling chair. Supposed to be a vanity chair. It's neat. I couldn't find the picture. I had Papa Cat take a picture of me in the mirror and all cute and stuff. And it's supposed to have downloaded onto my one or my cloud, and it didn't in time, so I missed it. So let's see. Grab bars in the shower are literally life-saving. Yes, I know. Um, I haven't had to worry about that. What I want to do though is get a lower. I have stickies because I'm too tall, so a lower thing for my shower head because I have a detachable shower head. Um, and this shower is a personal shower, so it's what, 3 by 3. So that I'm not worried about. Hi, Dove. Nico. Where's Nico? Where did I miss Nico? Neko. What is it pronounced? Hello, Neko. Oh, yes. Hello, sweetheart. How are you doing? Do you know there's somebody who does a feed at the sign? How often does he do it? Um, Eric Rader. He actually does lives from the Vegas sign. He's got like 50,000 views. I mean, he's hit it. He figured it out. So, in case you ever want to go talk to somebody. Yeah, well, I went back going, oh, that's you. Yes. Celia's is gone from San Leandro, but I may have found a Celia's better in Oakland when you come to visit. And because my sister has cancer, I'm fine. She might live through it. We're keeping our fingers crossed. But she's going to UCLA, and they might send her up here to UCSF to, because they're a huge cancer thing too. Um, we're getting the house ready by the end of the month. That, and we've got the 2 kittens coming in, which you should have already seen on Facebook if you have somebody else. So, the bottom room will be ready. So let's see. Hello, 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 hello. Chat. Oh my God. No, I did it. Yes, I did. Okay, I already did it. I was like, thank you, Adam. When asked to explain his erratic behavior, simply replied fractals. So let's see. Dove, Adam, Nico. Is it pronounced Nico and Neko? It's probably Nico, right? Oh, Neko, like Gecko. Oh, okay. It's some anime character, isn't it? Everybody saying hello. Thank you, Fuzz, for putting Eric Rader's link down. Yes, because I wanted Papa Cat to go by on the way home one day, and it's gone from San Leandro. But, like I said, there's a place that is right across the bridge on Fruitvale called Guadalajara, and their burritos remind me of my teenage years. Let's just put it that way. They have their own taco truck out front, but they also have a restaurant. And their big thing is like breakfast, which is cool. Um, Eric Ritter is out there 5 to 6 days a week. Okay, yeah. No, he's brilliant. Beyond freaking brilliant. I saw his last it popped up on my, to look feed, and it's at 15,000 views, and this was a couple of days ago or something. And I'm just like, he's got it. He's freaking got it. See, I'm just breaking my heart. Well, it's better than if I'm gonna have that stuck in my head, Cecilia. Um, better than Rhythm Nation, which I've had all night in my head. Um, and I'm saying hi to everybody. Neko's Japanese for cat, and you know how much I love anime. And once upon a time, me and Papa Cat helped her ship her kitty to. Were you guys in Japan? I think her ex-husband was military, so and to take the kitty, even military, it cost a decent amount of money. And it was like, so we gave it to her like a Christmas present. So it took um 3 months or something to have Kitty go over there, but Kitty went over there. So, because I know how kitties are, and at the time she wasn't going to be here anymore, so she needed her cat. So, oh yeah, and you gotta come and visit. Neko, you have to come and visit. The boys will be here on August 22nd now. The boys will be here on August 22nd. Yeah, that's the Friday. Oh, 21st then. No, but I mean, we'll get them on the 21st then, that Thursday. Because even if I don't walk, we're going to get them. Papa Cat, have you put the request in yet? It's going to take, okay, it's taking that Friday off. So we'll get them that Thursday night. Um, and then he'll have all weekend to get them acclimated because even yesterday, uh, Cairo, Hurricane. Cairo Hurricane? The Hurricane. That's what I'm going to call her from now on. Because she's my Pomeranian Hurricane. So she's little and she goes all over the place. So she was like, well, are you going to introduce them? I said, yeah, the way I've always introduced my cats. I'm going to bring them in and we're going to see. I didn't know that people did the overnight thing. They were being too sensitive. I got a look from her, but she knows better because she knows how many cats I've had. So she was just like, okay. And it's hard to be mad at somebody who's sitting there trying not to cry. Ah, let's see. They did because Mama and Papa Cat are amazing humans, and I love and miss you guys so much. I know I do too. Do you? Supposedly, people are coming back home. Um, there was an article, I think, in the Chronicle about, and it was on YouTube, how um Californians are coming back. So maybe it's getting to where you can afford it. And since you're a caregiver, we're all getting old, Missy. Not you, of course. She's part of the baby crew. Actually, no, even though the DJ, the other part of the baby crew, is now older too. But yeah, if they're all coming back here and going to get old and retired, caregiver, you might be able to come back home. Um, the Emperor of Japan lives in Japan, but his daughter, timed out and left. She's no longer in the succession because they were trying to make it female and male, but she found someone, she fell in love with him and was like, done. So I know you will care for me. That would be actually, that would be some twisted poo poo, wouldn't it? Was that we have you in the bottom bedroom, but that won't work because I've given in and the brother's going to live here after he retires. But you know what he wants to do when he retires? He wants to go do volunteer networking. And the was it Red Cross ship Mercy? Um, he just missed it. He found this listing and they had already found somebody. But he'd sent them his resume and everything, and they said in 2 years, if this guy wants to move on, you're it. So basically we'll just be a storage area for him while he goes and floats around everywhere because he's gonna try to stay on there as long as he can. Hi Journey, did you guys go? It is Wednesday, right? No, it's Tuesday. Are you going tomorrow? Um, Heather told me that she was going to talk to you and you guys were going to go do the Scientology thing that I can't do. Wouldn't that be neat? Spanish Marquis can now go to a female heir. Yeah, no, that's what they were actually trying to do to Japan too. But the sister was like, found somebody, doesn't qualify for being in succession. I got to go by. So that took care of that. You are cool. You know, one of you two should like do a little baby live when you leave. Yes, I know. I would be too. And then you guys get to go have meatballs at IKEA. Yes. Yes. I got them confused, honestly. Journey and Heather, I got them confused. See, this is where the brain fog really hits. Papa Cat like sort of sat me down, went, no, this picture is Journey. You were talking to Heather. And it was like, oh my God. That was what Heather looked like when she was younger and what Journey's going to look like when she's older. That was so funny. That was really cool in a really twisted way. You gotta go? You have to go back to work. Love you. Take care, both of you. Yes. Have a good day, sweetie. Kiss, kiss. Send me pictures of the kids. Love you. Um, yeah. Do you know that Neko put it in a very twisted way because that's what she does now for a living, that she could take care of us in our old age? Wouldn't that be like perfect? I know. I didn't even think about that either because I was telling her that maybe she could come back. So it is a 4-bedroom house. Bottom room is the au pair, and the people next door who are renting, I guess they tried to buy it but couldn't. Something happened. Um, they're having a nanny. Just can't get out of the bougie lifestyle. The building they're building next door is really pretty. Supposedly going to be pretty, and they can't build right next to us. So I'm not complaining as much as I did before because I don't have to worry about property values because we're going to live here forever. We'll have this place so hacked out for me who can't go up and down stairs. It'll be amazing. That and the joke is we can always have me just live on the residence floor, the third floor. Because, I also figured we should let the brother move in because he never bought a house and he gave up the part of the house I grew up in because his reasoning was he didn't live there. So he didn't have to worry about it. I could have it. And it was like, and we're the first real live generation that's just been like up yours parents. So it's like, we should let him have the room. He called it a dungeon. I said he ain't getting anything then. Because the last thing I want him is on. I didn't get to keep him, you little brat. You're moving. And I felt bad that I was picking on you yesterday. I take it back. No, I actually gave them away through the Hello Kitty like free sell thing because they were too big when I got them. So I don't have them, but I have the Hello Kitty Pumas and I have the Hello Kitty Vans and I have the Hello Kitty Docks. Let's see, what else? When are you coming to visit again so I could just wear ugly shoes around you? Hello, Dusty. Pumpkin muffins? Fastest pumpkin muffins. We'll also be going over International Ranch and the rest of Gold Base for the map. Ah, ooh, yeah, I bet, Journey. They're also going, hopefully, for meatballs at IKEA afterwards. If I can walk, or if I can convince my leg, or if I can massage it out, I might go meet them for meatballs. So I wish. It still takes me 2 hours to get dressed in the morning, and that's without doing like anything fancy. That's just getting over to the shower and being able to trust myself. There's a lot of stuff that goes through your head when your leg really doesn't work. But at least I know why I shake now. Because I asked her yesterday. It was like, why am I shaking if the pain's so bad? And and I'm reading about this in a book too. The seven the seven things you don't know about your brain or something, but it's talking about neuropathy and stuff. And she said exactly what I read the day before was that your brain's not thinking about your circulatory system at the moment. Your brain is trying to get you to keep walking. So that's why you shake. Papa Cat knows what pumpkin muffins are. Is this something that Neko has made for you and brought you over to you before? Pumpkin muffins? Ah, see, people bring things to Papa Cat when he DJs. It's hilarious. So, and I'm not a big pumpkin bread person, so it's like, so everybody started bringing stuff to him at club. That's why when Neko said Papa Cat knows of pumpkin muffins, and that's why I was like, oh, she brought them to him. That's why. Yeah, you have to visit so you can bring muffins. Um, yeah, you can borrow our kitchen like the one who lives in Ireland did. She's the only one that's ever used the Mixmaster. It's the only goofy thing I refuse to get rid of because I've wanted it as long as I wanted my China pattern. And since my first husband took 2 place settings of my China pattern, at least I still have my Mixmaster. Let's see. Oh, hi, good vibes. Sorry, I was too busy yelling at the little brother. Talking about my shoes. I'll give you shoes. Oh, I did. I think I was like replaying Aaron's or going between that on Friday. You need to put those tie-dyes on your storefront because even I think they're gorgeous and you know how much I love tie-dye. So You probably blew it. You didn't even think about it because you're as bad as the rest of us. What?
You should tell Steve we had a bunch of Daniels show up at the goth club last night.
You did? Okay, hold on. Come here.
What? Oh, which microphone? This one?
This one,
Oh,
since
okay.
he's got a meeting at 4.
Yeah, I was just saying, Dusty may be amused that we had a good chunk of headheads show up at the Gothic Club last night because I guess they were in town for
For
some dead thing.
were they converts? Were they once goths or
No, they were not converts. They were
Burning Man?
they were just looking for something to do.
Oh, I was gonna say Burning Man. That's usually what we get weird people
Yeah,
into.
there's dead related event going on.
You seriously don't know what the dead event was?
Forgot.
It was 2 days, 75th anniversary, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
that.
blah. That was one of the reasons why it was no huge deal that we couldn't go in on the weekend.
Right.
So
So yeah,
I don't even think it's, oh, okay. I had to ask
Tiff was
Cheryl
there.
yesterday. I know Rip Guy, I know Becky, but who is Tanya? Tanya is Fairy on MLH. She's really super cool. If you're a DJ, one of the things I have to say at club when I'm like working it because it's all technologically advanced now, but when you're paying on card or Apple Pay or Venmo, whatever that is, um, since it's an iPad, I have to get rid of the keyboard and then I have to tell them do not tip. I don't accept tips. I barely accept money. I just like going to work. Okay. That is a running joke. The promoter has had to uh, like fake money in my pocket. He chased me around once trying to give me money. And it's like, I just like doing what I'm doing. So, but what I tell people, I've been trying to figure out a million and one ways because it has an automatic tip thing on there and someone's always tipping me. And I'm like, now I figured out a way to do it. I flip it over for them to sign and I go, please don't tip because it shows up on a W-2 and I have to pay for it. And they're like, "Oh, okay." So, because weirdly enough, I have to be on payroll for DNA. God, the times have changed. So I actually have a real job, don't I? If I'm accepting a W-2 for it. No, that means I'm in a contractor. I'm a contractor, independent contractor. Um, who was at the encampment? Oh, okay. Yes, she was at the not that Tanya. No, Tanya's Ferry. I don't know where Ferry's from. All I know is that Ferry's on MLH and she is the Celine Dion one, right? That voice is amazing. Spotify. I'm adding logos to the tie-dyes. They are modern day deadheads, not the same as yesteryear. Grateful Dead 60th anniversary, Golden Gate Park, 3 days last weekend. Yes, that's what I was talking about. And that's the weird part where it's like, wait a minute. I mean, I know why I know about it because one of my best friends and closest persons in the whole wide world was a major deadhead, and people thought it was very strange that him and I got along really well. I thought Fairy was Tanya. I thought they talked about that yesterday or Friday. Oh, weird. Okay. Because I'm trying to figure out who Tanya is too. Is Tanya Chicago? Because it was the final nail in the coffin that made me never want to talk to Elvis ever again. Was that he made the chick from Chicago disappear because he was giving her crap. I brought it to the hospital when Papa Cat was in the hospital. Oh, so she brought you muffins the second time you were in the hospital. So both times. We've known her that long. Oh, oh my God, Missy. See what I now you understand what I mean about the 400 versus the 300 people. It's sort of like I do have 300 acquaintances that I would know. Well, I know their acquaintance. So because um, that was 2008. Uh, the whole year of 2008 because the first one was at the beginning, second one was at the end, and at that point when his mom did come out the second time I said, oh, we're getting married right now. You poop or get out of the pot because I can't do anything not being legally attached to you. So, and like I say, one of my favorite stories, sitting in line, waiting to get a time because we got the certificate in San Mateo, turned around and said, this wouldn't be happening if you didn't get me pregnant. Or the ground. Your hair is like, this is how twisted my mother was. My mother was just like, my brother's just like, oh. You're adding logos to the dice. You should put an SPTV one on there and send it on my black one. I'd wear it. Like I said, I'm just gonna take the crew neck off and just stitch it up. And because I can't do crew necks, I've realized it. I can't do crew necks, which really sucks because I have an alligator shirt that's a crew neck. Hopefully it's not that much of a crew neck. I was telling you what's at the encampment, but she was not streaming. Okay. Okay, now that I'm really confused. See, I bucked out of the encampment fast. When Banana Head had a brain hemorrhage because he wasn't allowed on the on it, I'm like, I don't want to see anything illegal happen because I knew that he would try something. I really did. And I'm just like, okay, I'm out. So I saw the first day and first night because I think I saw Jay do that. Yeah, but it was like when he got kicked off, when Elvis got kicked off, I was like, okay, I don't want to see this anymore. And then when Jay got arrested, I'm like, I'm done. I'll catch it on the flip side. So that's why I don't know a lot about this stuff. Wow. I just told myself why. Because I'm sitting here going, why don't I know about this? You know what I mean? It's like, uh, uh, that's why. What did I do? Where did I go? Uh, maybe I started watching Streets do police thing. I don't know. Very interesting. So, but yeah, so where's my tie-dye? Do I have to send you some money for shipping, mister? You showed it to me. I want it. That way I can put Eddie Papa Cat in the one I had before. I wore it the day that I saw you made mine, and then I'll wear mine. Because nothing beats black tie-dye. Hell, I'll wear it to the club just to watch everybody go, huh? Because I'm so not in that direction at all. So let me think now. I didn't I swear I'm gonna get one of those what you can write in the shower things with. I got it once and I just never used it. I'd use it now. Um, there were things I was listening to because I listened to Aaron, MLH, and then uh the Z New TV, um, Tony Ortega and Paulette Cooper. So that's what I was watching today. And then of course I disconnected my brain when I watched Too Legit to Quit on Lip Sync Battle. See, I even amuse myself. So what happened? Nobody's talking. Okay, just making sure that it wasn't just me. Let me think. See, this is the problem with being stuck at home. It's like I feel like the minute I think I have nothing to talk about, I have nothing to talk about. It's really annoying. Um, oh yeah, MLH is pretty much living to what I said yesterday. Yesterday, today, tomorrow. He'll be on Thursday. He'll figure out a reason to come on Thursday. So, and he is more than freaking adorable when he says my underappreciated channel. And it was very cute. He's like, what are you up to? 2,000, 5,000? I'm like, 1,500. And I missed Scooter yesterday. I'm sorry, Missy. I was just so out of it. I screwed up my nail appointment. My manicurist calls or texted me at 2:46 and goes, "Did we have an appointment today?" I said, "Yes, I'll Venmo it to you and can we reschedule for next week?" I was like, "Of course." Pain is stupid and invisible pain is worse. If I had a big old sore on the side of my body, people would be like, "Oh, okay, I understand." But what's walking? It's overrated. Tale of Two Tanyas, yes. Oh, yes, and I was should be able to tell which one I was watching when my title is This Girl is Poison. Yes. Okay, Substack. Let's talk about email. One of my Sorry, he's chasing around the supermodel now for some reason. He's gonna bring her by. One of my biggest problems is getting into Substacks aren't new. That's the thing. Substacks are not new, but they've learned how to poke their little heads in your little worlds. Before he goes to his meeting,
One last contribution.
have some supermodel. Hey, hello, Missy. Come here and put hair all over my desk so I'll have hair in my mouth for the rest of the night. Yes, yes. Oh, hold on a second. I'm very good about That's what the nails come in handy for. Now, a little bit of kitty worship here.
Yeah, dude.
Uh, and the orange one is becoming a lot more social. She'll be on my lap the day the boys come home. I know
All
it.
right, my work here is done.
You can put her here. Yeah,
Sure.
she'll walk around.
Good luck. Here's the neighborhood.
I've got my keyboard in front of me. Bye, sweetie. 10 seconds. And she put a ugh, in one of those fancy Japanese planners that I don't use. And she wrinkled a page. Yeah, I always talk about the planners because I'm going to have every planner filled out before I die, and it's going to be my whole life. And I'm not going to put it in any kind of order, but I'm going to fill up all of the paper I do not want to go into landfill. So the goddaughter can hate me for the rest of existence. Isn't that horrible? Oh, let's see. Yes, yes. That girl must be Mexican. Listening while on the drive to work. Oh, okay. Bird. Yes, you miss Birdie. Bye bye, Papa Cat. Christy said bye bye. Oh, he's in his meeting now. That and I just added her name too. Well, you both. Well, everybody knows his name at this point, and you are under original name. So, but I'm glad you come and hang out because nobody else does. They always want something when they hang out. Not you. You're real and normal, Missy. She's walking by. They got brushed yesterday. Bird got, I think, both sides, and Abby got a major, like, belly brush. In other words, I have two cats. I have four cats worth of hair. And I say it, and I really should, because there are videos on how to do it, is cat fur making it into yarn. Because I'm going to have Clinton supposedly is going to probably be a long hair. Or at least like Birdie, medium hair. So he'll probably, and that's one of the first things I do the day they get here. They get groomed. So, Fuzzy, the Mexican coffee theory is absolutely one of the most ridiculous things I've had the misfortune of hearing. Okay, what is Mexican coffee? Is it like Mexican Coke? Coca-Cola? Okay, let's see. Oh, actually, no, let's put it on the big one. Actually, something else first. Look at this. Oh no, went back to that. No, there. Okay. Papa Cat was talking about getting a tripod for or something more portable for his little spot over there. And I saw this yesterday, and it's not both of them, it's one of them is showing you what it can do with both. Um, what do you guys think? You'll send me a link. Okay, cool. But yeah, I was thinking of that one. So, or something like it. I got lost. Papa Cat came home. He had burritos. History. Was burrito yesterday? No. Could have been. But don't kill the messenger. No, I won't. I don't. You know, I have people who wanted to get the coffee beans pooped out of a weasel's butt. So, yeah, what is it with Mexican women? Because remember, I was Dora, and then he made it. Um, he outlawed Dora, and people were trying to say that wasn't a racist thing. Yes, it was, because if it was just because I had my hair cut, it'd have been one thing. Dora was Mexican. So, I mean, let's face it, he hates the cans. Mexican, Puerto Rican. Well, 10 to 1. He doesn't hate them. He just has a thing for Mexican women, which is completely bigoted and racist, I'm sure, in my opinion. In my opinion. Oops. Oh, I'm so funny. I wanted Papa Cat to look at something on my phone the other day. I'm like, go get my phone. And he was like, I go, just go in it and do it, or my email or something. He's like, I don't do that. And I'm like, why not? As long as it's been and as much as we're both involved in, eh, I shouldn't even have to do that here. There. Hmm. All I have to say. Yeah, yeah, I'm with you, Carrie Ann. Wowza. Yeah, no, the Dora thing is that because when I showed up and started talking to him, and somebody said, "Is that Dora?" And he was like, "You're not supposed to say that." And turned to me and said, "I made Dora a bad word." And I'm like, "Why? I think it's cute." I was thinking of Dora, little round face, the haircut. Didn't even somebody said that Dora was Mexican. And I'm like, okay. And it took get in my head, maybe a couple weeks, months, something like that, and went, oh, I get it now. Dora is because he thought I was Mexican, and he's not into, or he really is into Mexican. Okay. In the Chumley timeline, Scientology was invented to attack the encampment. Love that one. Oh, no, I can't wait till the day that I can walk enough to go to one of the court hearings and then have just me and Becky sitting right next to each other. And hell, I'm spinning. Why am I spinning? Okay, I'm not spinning anymore. I was gonna say me and Becky um at the hearing, and hell, Rib Guy could pass for Mexican. We'll have him sit next to us. Just get all these brown people. And I'm brown in my head. My fault. My complexion can make you wear sunglasses. You know what we have to do is the next like emoji for me needs to be a head desk, because I've said that forever. The minute I figured out how to do it in text, somebody told me about the asterisk and they're just like, put an asterisk, and then I was like, oh my God. So I used it for probably since I was a kid, just saying head desk. Um, that doesn't make any sense, KA, because Adam's a member. You should be able to see him. Oh no, he psychically fights it probably. He has set up his own algorithm that he has to be in all chat instead of just top chat. So you can actually say that top chat has it out for you. Adam doesn't do the bougie top chat. Oh, now it's working. I don't know why I spun a couple of times. I did see that because I look up at the big screen too. So the one that's above in front of me is like a 43 incher. Remember when that used to be like a huge one of the boyfriend's parents gave us their old television, which was that big 36 incher in the case and stuff, and it's like this is better the 13-inch one now. Top Chat was invented to attack my post-campment. I like that. I got busy because mom called, but I noticed today John Poe has personal items selling on his fourth wall account. So I'm going to look into that. A website is too expensive, even too cheap ones. Um, but isn't there something on the YouTube thing you can do? Someone's got to be able to help him with this. Fuzz, you know absolutely everything. You should know where to be able to send him to go look this up or send him that somebody talks about it. You don't know, you don't have to know how to do it, but you know how to have to get there. So, because yeah, they were talking about him and they said um you have a you can do it. See, I don't have one. So, a talent. You have a talent for it. And like I said, even I thought they were really nice and I'd rather eat my young. Maybe that's why I don't have young. I eat them for a lot of reasons. Where's Birdie? Bird, time to be dinner. See, that's why I've also didn't understand why Elvis and his jazzy thing because it's like I've threatened to eat my cats since Jesus. I think Ralph. Ralph was my first. Keep it up, and the joke about either I'm going to eat you or you're going to suffocate me. Let's see who does it first. So, hey, but yeah, you need to get them out there, especially now considering you said 60th anniversary of Deadhead World. You need to get that out there so the bougie older ones can fulfill their desire and say, even this is a guy who loves the dead and he did it all of himself at home. And you can even see it on his YouTube channel. It'd be a good way to get a higher membership. I would ask Top Chat GPT, but it only answers questions about Love Boat. I stay away from all of them if I can. I don't like AI. I don't want to get on the AI bandwagon. AI is just not healthy. Ugh. So I remember asking Kay a couple of times, what is Top Chat GPT about? And it's like, and then I started hearing people talking about it constantly. And I'm like, that's what AI is. AI is taking the research out of our brains. It's not healthy. And I know it's just a really quick thing to look up. It turns from it's a really quick thing to look up to Top Chat says this. GPT says that. have you looked it up? No, but they say this and that. And it's like, no, been there before, done that. Besides, I like to research. So I know you do love Top Chat or love Chat GPT. Everybody does. Or what's the one Apple one? Is that Siri? But yeah, no, it's seriously, I am not joking. People are starting to get to the point where it's like, let's ask, or it said, and it's like, no, that's not healthy, people. Fact check to make everyone feel less old is only the 60th anniversary of the Grateful Dead. That's not going to help deadheads, really. I know. It's like I'm talking about them so much, we're going to wind up with a freaking contingent of deadheads, aren't I, Dusty? Come on, little brother, bring it on. Yeah, it is a tool, Adam. It is a tool. You should be looking this stuff up yourself and stimulating the brain by looking things up instead of just asking Chat GPT. Let's see. What did I do? Because I'll type stuff into Google and most of the time, this is what's bugging me. I skip the AI answer and start looking at the stuff below it. Um, but yeah, no, I've fallen for it with I can type anything I want to now instead of typing um, Umbrella plus Rihanna plus Beyonce, you know. So ChatGPT lied to me about Carly Simon. I'm still bitter. Did it say she was alive or dead? Oh yeah, and the bro like texted me yesterday and said, um, the chick who died, Anderson, WKRP, and I'm like, yes, sweetie, that was yesterday. LLMs help you look things up faster. But this is me. Oh my God, what did it say about Carly Simon? One of my favorite feminists of all time, because how can you have a number one song before Taylor Swift or Britney Spears about some guy? As your book club brain fog is, and it new. Oh, that's nice. Great. I can be Fight Club now. I loved Fight Club until it started becoming a reality. Now I'm just like, "Hmm, how do we keep it from being patriarchal? You know, home, 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 finally. So, yes, I've also been watching with Cults of Consciousness. Um, she had a um anniversary come up, and so she had 8 different women from 8 different oh my God, it's a national night out. After me, go to Audit LA. Um, bummer. And I didn't hear it talked about on my WhatsApp here, and that could be because they split it all up when they all got mad that we weren't playing nicely. Let's see.
I need to prove that I can't go in to prove to the city.
Might as well do
And so I'm going
reaction.
to ask if I can go. See, they don't, there's not even security, Laura. I'm thinking because of the complaint about the city, they can't work on the city. Oh, look, there's some Scientologists.
I love this. It's
We
just
need to, we
piggybacking.
need to try to get in because we're not trespassed from here. I'm trespassed from, the only place I'm trespassed is the garage. Yes, yeah, that's right. And why do you want your mail watched and read? Like, who would want that invasion? Yeah, like, do you want everyone reading? What if I want to send a saucy letter to, like, my man or something. You know, like I want them opening it. It is that you would tolerate being
Look how
treated like that
pretty
as a
that
grown
is.
adult.
Zero privacy, everything
Yeah.
going through, having to ask for permission, probably even just to
Wow.
pee.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I'm pretty
yeah, and it's
certain.
just to me, it's like kids, they don't know any better because like their race, like when you're being is normal or real. But what these people are, they probably, unless they never.
You're sure that song is about you? I have belted that song out since I was 10. It's one of the few things that it was just like, let's see. Okay. It told me Carly never crossed paths with Einstein. She did? Or was supposed to? I was going to ask ChatGPT which health insurance plan I should select, but if it lied about Carly and Simon. Yeah, see? It's crap like that. No, research, research. Ugh. We should make it the first person to come up with a with something to research. I'll do it the night before, the night of. First person who comes up on the chat and types something for me to research, I'll do it after I get off chat. How about that?
So free 002. It is hot. I know, and I'm in a sweater. I'm like, I don't know what I'm thinking. I was like, I thought the sun would be down a little bit more by now, but it's okay. I'm not gonna complain. I've been such a complainy. Okay,
Audit.
let me go up here. So Laura's so good. Like so far so good, but I need. Where they shut it? Really? So they were open? Good observation. Which ones?
I know, ask him. He's the one who told me.
Oh, hey, Club Brain Fog watching from my live chat. Well, hello to the live chat.
When we're done with me, you should go raid her.
You're Elrana. Okay, I have your permission to go in? Oh, that's awesome.
What was Dove said you're so vain, Adam. Great. Now that one will be stuck in my head. Jerry Garcia died 30 years ago on the 9th, Saturday, the real day of sorrow. Yeah, whatever. Aren't you guys usually too spaced out to be anything but happy and fluffy and, all the world's your oyster sort of thing? Frickin' deadheads. Who's this? Oh, okay, I got that one. I get that a lot. Even though it was wrong about Carly, I think it's safe to use it for major life choices in therapy, of course. That's the thing. People are starting to do that. And it's like, no. Let's see. That's L. Ron Hubbard's way. That's the way it did my hair at head. And one of the chicks from Portland actually helped pave that street. That street is paved with crisscross blocks. It's like, that's just disgusting. And she was what, 14 or 9? One of the two when she did it. It's disgusting, in my opinion. Always tell ChatGPT to double check its answers. Supposedly, she overheard Einstein say she wasn't pretty at her parents' house as a kid. Ah, I think I remember that. How would ChatGPT know that if it's a personal um thing? Ah, oops, I forgot to hit the like button just until now. Like button, like button, like button. Please. I always do. I always go and hit the like button when somebody tells me to. And I just did it on audits. No? No? No what? Tony Randall and Jack Klugman did a version of You're So Vain. I bet. And I bet you it was on one of the shows. That street is paved with bad intentions. Yes. Ugh. I've never been a fan of like goofy paving because I have no balance. So it's like now I can legitimately not like something that's hand done by children. Ugh. That's just icky. So let's go listen to comments.
Oh dang, Amy. That's harsh. Oh man. But I know that's the helicopter moms, right?
'Cause yeah, I've noticed it's doing that. Okay, let's leave her. What? Was that to me? No. Okay. Did Birdie open his door? Sometimes his voice just carries perfectly. So, okay, I'm at number 22. I have a phone call I have to take. Have a good evening. Bye, Dove. Number 22. Anyway, can't you also do eBay? There's a storefront, isn't there? There's a storefront somewhere. Ask Aaron. I thought it came with, whatever it was. So, okay, guys. Anyway, I'm done for now. Papa Cat always does this to me. Like, subscribe, become a member. The rest to go to your local PBS station or food bank or shelter. Please donate if you can. I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. So I am missing I know. God, who called me brain frog? Dougie yesterday called me brain frog. MLH called me brain frog. It's like he corrected it the second time. The first time it's always brain frog. So, hugs and hugs, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for joining us. Room raid to audit LA. Yes, go room raid audit LA. I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. Have a good one. Ciao, Alice.